Good morning, Flosstube. My name is Daphne, and today we are going to be looking at the Black Needle Society Back to the 80s bi-monthly subscription box for the month of November. This just came today, so here's the information card, pamphlet, and this side has whatever the products are, the note from them, what's coming next, and then Stitch and Read, some game books, and then this is their book club that they are running, their book that they are currently reading or going to be reading. So, let's get into this. So, first thing in here, we have is the Rubiks Cube scissor fob. Curated by the Black Needle Society. While this cube was actually invented in 1974, it was not released until 1980. Attach it to your scissors or bag if you prefer, and test your skills when you need a brain break. I haven't taken it out, but I think you can move it around. Yeah. So there's the Rubiks Cube. Next in here is the Stranger Things Scrunchie. This is made by Fable Bands. 11 may not have actually been hanging out in Hawkins in the 80s, but we love her self-chosen romper for her mall trip in season 3. This scrunchie uses the same fabric from the romper's design. Scrunchies were actually invented in 1986 by Rami Hunt Revson. There's the scrunchie. And next we've got the Totally 80s Specialty Floss, hand dyed by Color and Cotton. So here's the 3 colors. Is there anything more 80s than a hairband? What about the famous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles catchphrase, Cowabunga? So we've got Cowabunga, it's a blue. We've got Totally 80s, which is a green variegated. And then we have Hairband, which is a pink variegated. And next up in the box, we'll do this one here. This is high top washi tape made by Pipsticks. While Converse high tops have been around since 1910, it gained mass popularity in the 80s. It was a staple in the decade's fashion. Use this washi tape in your 2024 planners, or it is a fantastic accessory when fully finishing your stitching pieces to a sewing machine to help you keep a straight line. So it's all different colored shoes and going in different directions. And next we will do this one here. This is the tie-dye kit. Made by Gift Republic. Tie-dye gained popularity as a protest art in the 1960s. However, by the 80s, designers began incorporating the look into their fashion shows. Use this tie-dye kit to design your own fabric. We've included a cut of plain white cross-stitch fabric for you to experiment with the dye. So you get this and the fabric. And then there is also the 80s Zipper Pull Duo, artwork by Abby Mangla Art. Golden Girls premiered in 1985, and we will forever have the theme song stuck in our heads. Speaking of songs, Video Killed the Radio Star was the first song to be played on MTV's debut broadcast in 1981. And then we've got the Game Over Needle Minder by Rebel Stitcher. The Game Boy was a latecomer to the 80s, debuting in 1989, but forever changed the gaming industry. then we've got the mixtape project bag. Artwork by Doodle by Meg. The song "Don't You" was Simple Minds was released in 1985, along with the most iconic movies of the decade. The Breakfast Club. We've included it in our Back to the 80s playlist, which you can now find on Spotify by scanning the code below on this thing itself. So let's take a look at the inside of this one, because I haven't looked at the inside of it yet. So there's that side and that side, and then the inside is just black. And then the last thing is the Memory Era pattern, designed by Silver Creek Samplers. Diane created this pattern especially for her Society Stitchers. She was inspired by the U2 song "I Still Haven't Forgot What I'm Looking For," which released in 1987. While we children of the 80s and those before may not remember what we had for breakfast this morning, but we'll always be able to sing along with Bruno's lyrics. So this says, I can recall most 1980s lyrics, but still cannot remember the reason I came into this room. So there's the pattern. So once again, I'll show you it all. You've got the pattern, you've got the project bag, you've got the fabric, you've got the zipper pulls, you've got the washi tape, you have the needle minder, you've got the scrunchie, you've got the floss, you've got the Rubiks Cube, come on, hey there, and let's see, and you've got the tie-dye kit. So there is all that, and then these two I couldn't hold. So that is the Back to the 80s bi-monthly subscription box from Block Needle Society, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again soon. Alright, bye everyone.